It's a hobby for those of us who operate it. Some people play with trains in their basements. We play with big trains. Actually, this is full scale, full gauge track, I should say. The association itself is called the Chippewa Valley Motor Car Association. This is one of our regularly scheduled runs down into Tiffany Bottoms Wildlife Management Area. We do these runs just in May and September because June, July, and August there's so many mosquitoes and everything else down in there that it's a swamp. It's a railroad built through a swamp. And we've been giving rides down through here to environmental and birding groups.
Meadowlarks, bobolinks, and deer and turkeys love it.
I've learned a lot about birds that I never knew before. What is a motor car? If you are a railroad employee and you worked on the railroad all your life, you might spend your entire 30, 35, 40 years working on the same 7 miles of rail. And each section gang had some of these motor cars to replace ties, to replace rail joints, bolts, replace rail. That's how they kept the tracks going. Most all of the cars that we have here were a surplus powered by Ford Pinto engines.
And some of this rail was actually rolled in the 1890s. It is that old.
Traffic originally was the shipment of lumber out of here. White pine and oak in the forests of northern Wisconsin were brought down this line. When Chicago burned, most of that town was rebuilt from Wisconsin hardwood and softwood forests. A lot of this rail is old rail. It's a labor of love, there's no doubt about that, because when there's maintenance is required, it's heavy work is what it is. I was a novice at this when I started. I didn't know much about railroads or how they operated and so on. Friends of mine were members of this association, and they said, well, you need to come down here and play with us. Well, the play turned into work, but it's okay. When you get it done, there's a satisfaction that you've done something to improve it. I guess I wasn't too old to learn.